Hey guys, just want to go over my hot stock watch list for tomorrow, October the 12th, 2018. First off, if you guys never watched my stream or any of my videos, this is Trade Ideas. This is where I find all my trades and actionable ideas throughout the day. Swing trading, day trading, investing, options, cryptocurrencies. It has it all. There's a link to it in the description below. First off, I want to go over here AMRN. We had a nice close here, close at the highs. We had a nice pullback here from the 20s back down here to the 16s. And now we're kind of recharging and getting back up into the closing above the previous candle, excuse me. So I'm going to look for a target of 2027 tomorrow. Why do I say 2027? Well, if you look right here at the top of this candle here, and you hover right over here, that's the high of that candle. So, excuse me, the high of this one is 2050. But our smart profit indicator using our AI that's built into Trade Ideas is at 2027, as you can see on the screen. So, we want to see what the market action is like tomorrow. But this put in a nice move today, especially on a down day with the Dow down and the SPY as well. So definitely keep an eye on this one for a move to, like I said, the mid-20s tomorrow. Again, depending on price action. Next one I'm going to look at is CRMD. Again, a very nice close on a down day. We closed up here at about $1.87 or so, $1.88. We need some more volume to get up here to the $2 psychological break. If we scroll back here, you can see right here is a $2 area right here. But we want to see an increased volume on a move to $2. So, obviously there's going to be a lot of sellers up the $2 area. I mean, this thing's put in this, absolute phenomenal run here the last few months since the low 20-cent range. So, this thing's moved up, 700% almost up here to a close today of around $1.87. But again, 239 is the target that I want to see. And it may not happen tomorrow, but in the near term, I believe we can get back up here to this 239 area. And again, that is the level that our AI has indicated based upon multiple factors, all the back testing, integration with all of the data that is analyzed. So, excuse me, 239 would, that's something I wouldn't likely see tomorrow, but again, you never know. We did have a phenomenal day from the 140 area all the way up to the $1.88 today. But we want to see a target up here. But then again, on top of that, you can see a move possibly up here to 250. So it's got a lot of things in the pipeline, a lot of things going forward. So 250 is not out of the realm, again, even for tomorrow. And again, even if we have a down day in the SPY or a down day in the Dow, overall the whole market's down, there's always a bull market somewhere. And there's always stocks that are moving against the trend. Now, when you're trading the trend, obviously you want to, go with that. But there's always stocks. If you, don't want to short on down markets, you're not into shorting. There's always stocks that are moving up, and vice versa. When the market's moving up and everything seems to be up, there's always stocks moving down. The next one I want to take a look at is IDT, and you can see here on the daily chart what kind of move it's put in. And you will see our AI profit target up here around the 836 area. So we had a close up here at 785. And again, our AI indicates a near-term target of $8.36, which is kind of the middle of this candle right here. But if you look, the high of that candle is 920. So then if we can get to 920, we have a potential gap fill all the way up to the $10 area. You can see how this one's moved over the last couple of days. I mean, from 550 all the way up here to $8 area. We definitely have potential for continuation tomorrow. Tomorrow's day 3. So if we don't get it tomorrow, maybe see a little pullback and a possible continuation next week. But IDT would definitely be on the top of my list tomorrow. Again, that profit target of 836 is derived from our AI Holly. So you would want to take some off at that level, more than likely. Again, you choose your own risk management, you do your own due diligence. But that's where I'll be looking to take some profit. And that from right now from 780 to 846, so you're talking 20 with 40, so 60, 70 cents profit from there, even if you got in tomorrow morning. Those are the three main ones on my list. So AMRN, CRMD, and IDT. Another stock not on the list here of the strong closers, but is Sears. Sears has obviously been in a death spiral. We all know that. The stock closed down today at an all-time low of 35 cents. Then we bounced up here to 38 cents after hours. They may not be able to stay in business without filing for bankruptcy until Monday. In other words, they may only have 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days, to be in business. It's just a sad, sad story of, the death of such an iconic company. So I want to draw your attention to something. You look right here on the screen. This is a little screenshot I did of a website called shortsqueeze.com, where I go to find a lot of short interest on stocks. I have it on my trade idea scan, but this kind of breaks it down in a little more detail. So let's look at a couple key factors. First off, let's look down here at the shares in the float. So the total tradable float is 31,087,700. So 31 million shares in the float. Of that, 20 million, or 65% of the float is sold short. So just a little heads up that if you're looking to borrow this from your broker, it is very hard to borrow and will probably cost you more money unless you took a very, very huge position. Then it will be worthwhile at shorting at this area, 35 cents. Obviously, the ultimate goal if you're shorting is for it to go to zero. So in my opinion, what I think is going to happen is all of these shorts obviously have to cover at some time. So it wouldn't be a good idea to short right now. I just was bringing up the fact that, just the death of Sears and what's going on with it. I mean, this thing's lost 50%. Let me look, see, today 35 cents. Yesterday's high was 57. So half 57 is 27. So basically, since yesterday, it's lost almost 50%, about 45%, thereabouts, 42, give or take, since yesterday. Over the last month, what's been going on? January 1st, we've lost 90%, 20 days, 74%. The market cap is now $53 million. Cash of $193 million with debt of $5 billion. You can't sustain that. I mean, the CEO has just basically been propping this company up, and just unfortunately it didn't leverage itself to compete in the Amazon age. But they do have a lot of real estate that they have, so that's something they can sell off to during bankruptcy, doing some restructuring. So we'll see what happens. But I wouldn't. Not that I wouldn't short it here, but the cost to borrow would probably be pretty high. I've been talking about this for a while with some other colleagues of mine. So obviously, Sears, it's just nasty. It's sad. This company's been around for 140 years, thereabouts. So again, that about wrap it up, guys. I don't have much else on the watch list for March for main ones that I'm looking at. I mean, I'm always looking at tons of stocks, but those are the three main ones. Again, AMRN, CRMD, IDT, and Sears, just kind of watching it do its death spiral. But if I had to pick a favorite for tomorrow, I would say definitely IDT for a continuation move here. Although today was kind of half the volume, less than half the volume we saw yesterday. But we'll see what the market action brings. So again, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. If you like the videos, please give it a like. And look forward to talking with you guys soon. Happy Friday tomorrow, guys. End of the week. Let's make some money. Let's finish the week strong. Talk to you guys soon.